Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot, and today we'll be making another model airplane review. This time we'll be doing a double review of the entry models United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8s. We'll be reviewing the standard livery version, and we'll also be briefly discussing the Aviate version, and the only minor differences with this model between the two models is registration and this aircraft has the Aviate stickers. But we'll be discussing more about that in today's review. So yes, and at the end of this video, we'll be also comparing the NG models United 737 MAX in the standard livery with the Gemini 2021 release. So there'll be a little comparison for you guys, because I know there is this model and the recent Gemini release out on the market right now. So it'd be a great way for you all to determine which model will best suit your collection. So yeah, so this is how to do model reviews. I first start off by reading the boxes of these models, and then I'll do an in-depth analysis of the standard livery version. I'll briefly discuss the Aviate version, and then I'll be doing the comparison, and I'll be scoring these models with my JT scoring system. So nonetheless, let's get started. Starting off with the boxes of these models. So here are the boxes of these models. These are supposed to match the other two United MAX 8s they released, the United Together MAX 8 and the United MAX 8 in the SAF livery. I do believe the older Eco livery. So yes, I did not get the other two because I don't really need 4 United MAX 8, so I just got these two. So got the Aviate one because I may join the United Aviate pilot program in the future, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I did see that aircraft this year, so that's why I got that model. And yeah, a little backstory to these models. So, all right, so starting with the box of these models. So on both of these models, the Boeing 737 MAX 8 tiles are on the top left, CGI image in the middle, United tiles on the bottom left to officially Boeing licensed product. The standard version is registration number 37318. The Aviate version is registration number 272055. And the Aviate box does have the blue globe on the top instead of the bottom right. It has the Aviate tiles in the center. So there's some differences there. I don't really need to go over all of them for you guys. Here we have the bottom of the boxes there with the item number. Item number for the Aviate version is 88041. Item number for the standard livery is 88037. Right side of the box, top of the box, and the left side of the box. And there is the back of the boxes there. So pretty much the exact same as the front of the box, but this time you have the item number and barcode on the bottom left, and you have the warning labels. And starting off with the standard livery United MAX 8, which I know several of you will probably be buying, so there you go. So starting off the left side of the model. So off the left side of the model, you have your cockpit windows, which are perfect shape. You got your nose cone, Star Alliance logo, L1 door. You have your nose landing gear, which is perfect down there. You have the blue and gray swoop on the bottom. You have the United titles there. You have the CFM LEAP engines, and they do have the proper engine cowling to them and the proper ring, which is really great to see. On the bottom, you have a red antenna, which is missing white stripes. That's a minor criticism I have about this one. The only criticism I really have about this aircraft, so yeah. So you got your L1 door over there. You have your passenger windows, which are lined up perfectly. They're good shape. So I know the window line has been an issue on some of NG's other models, so I do have to mention that. You have your emergency escape doors. You have emergency escape paths. And then you have your split tip winglets. They're looking perfect. They're really great shape. And then you got your flap slats and fairings down there. And your ailerons all looking perfect there. And you got your left wing. And then we got two more red antennas on the other side of the aircraft. Two more antennas on the top of the aircraft. You have your SATCOM box, which is perfect shape. Then you have the registrations number 37318, United States flag, L2 door, and the beautiful Evo blue tail. Perfect blue to it. Yeah, perfect blue shade, and the globe looks perfect. And here we have the backside of this model. So here are your vertical stabilizers and horizontal stabilizers looking perfect. You have your APU exhaust. And then you have your backside of the wings all looking perfect there. Lots of detail. And here is the underside of this model. So here's the underside of the tail with your doors are looking perfect. Yeah. Then you got your two antennas, your wing landing gear, and then your split tip winglet, and your undersides of the wings looking perfect there. You got all the flat details. And you have your CFM LEAP engines looking perfect there. Lots of detail. You have your antenna, and you have your nose landing gear there. Proceeding on to the front portion as well, you have your cockpit windows looking perfect there. Really great shade to them in there, centered. That's great to see. It's the best of the NG models reviewed so far today. So, yeah, because I have been reviewing a lot of these 747s. So here you have your split tip wing on the left looking great. You have your navigational light. Your inside of the CFM LEAP engine. You can see all the fan blade detail there. And then you got your landing lights there. And then you have your other split tip winglet there with the red navigational light. And proceeding on to the right side of this aircraft. So proceeding on to the right side of the aircraft, you have your R1 door. You have your baggage hold. Lots of details there. Another baggage hold in the R2 door. So that's it for the standard livery United Max 8. And proceeding on to our next United 737 Max 8, which is the Aviate 737 Max 8. We've already gone over the other Max 8, so I'm just going to be pointing out some of the differences between the two models. So, starting off with the front portion, you have your Aviate tiles looking perfect there. Really love the design there. Really love the plane on there. So that's looking perfect there. Yeah, there's this overview of this model. Yeah, so looking perfect there. There's a registration number 27255. Let's go to this. Turn them all around so you guys can get a 360 degree view of this aircraft. And there is your Aviate titles on the right. And the registration's in the exact same place as the other ones, so, or the other side, so there you go. Yeah, so the Aviate 737 Max 8 is looking perfect. It is comparison time, and now we'll be comparing the NG models United 737 Max 8 to the Gemini Jets 2021 release. And if you want a further review of this aircraft, I have reviewed it on my YouTube channel already, so go check it out. So, yeah, I'll link to that. I'll put a link to that in the description below. So if you're interested in seeing the full review of that aircraft, I did 2 years ago. So it's still a good review, by the way. So, yeah, so some of the differences I've noticed with these aircraft, yeah, so let's start with the nose regions. So the Gemini version has a much pointier nose, which is less accurate than the NG version. The Gemini version, the gear does not really roll too well there. So that is a problem there. While the NG, yeah, it rolls pretty well. NG does have a shorter nose landing gear, which is perfectly acceptable in my opinion. Might need to be need to be lengthened a little bit, but other than that, it's looking good. Other problems with the Gemini version, gosh, these rocket ship engines. The engines are way too tilted on this aircraft, and that's really the main reason why I'm replacing this model. And the mold is great on this model. It's just these engines that really bother me on this model. So, yes. So, yeah, that is one of the major flaws of this model, and I believe the recent version also had similar issues. And, yeah, and some, yeah, but it is a really a, it's very random chance that you'll get a model with rocket ship engines, because some models come perfectly fine. So, yes, just be wary of that when purchasing the Gemini version if you so desire. The Gemini version is also missing the underside aerials there, so yes, no red antennas under there, so that's a bit unfortunate. And yeah, so overall, that's really it for the comparison. I got really nothing else to say. The Gemini mold is still great, but not as great as the NG mold. The NG really nails it out of the park when comparing to the Gemini. It's so much better in about every way, in my opinion. Maybe the nose landing gear. I mean, yeah, maybe the nose landing gear could be lengthened a little bit, but other than that, the NG model wins the comparison. Now it's time to score the two United 737 Max 8s. I know the Aviate one isn't shown here, but they have scored the exact same. So, overall, excellent NG models, like almost perfect. The only issue I have with these models is the underside aerials not having those stripes there. So that is an inaccuracy. So that category only received a 4 out of 5, but everything else is perfect. Quality control is great. Engine's delivery was perfect as well. Really loved the EW delivery, and NG always nails that out of the park. Nose is perfect, tail's perfect, wings, fuselage, and such was all perfect. The engine's so much better than the Gemini version. That is the main reason why I purchased the new NG releases. So, yeah, so overall, I highly recommend for anybody to purchase these two models, and these models have scored a 49 out of 50 or 89. And alright, folks, so this concludes today's review. So, overall, these were excellent NG models, and I highly recommend for anybody to purchase these aircraft. And you'll be seeing some outdoor photos playing in the background. So, really not much else I gotta say about these models. And these models will be a perfect addition to anybody's United fleet. And I know a lot of United States collectors have been wanting a really good quality United Max 8 for their collection. So that's it for this review. I'm JT Powell. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video and have a wonderful day. Bye.